Hey, welcome to Sing Like a Star Studios. My name is Miss Hicks. Oh, Elisha Hicks, or you can call me Miss E, whichever you prefer. What's your name? Lola? Nice to meet you, Lola. Um, how old are you, Lola? 15. Okay. I remember when I was 15. It was a time. Let's see. Tell me about your musical history. Have you ever sung in any choirs? Do you know how to read music? Do you play any instruments? Okay. School choir, church choir, that's nice. Me too. Church choir was fun. Um, we play a little bit of piano. Do you know how to read notes? No, play by ear. That's good. Well, at least that lets me know you have a little bit of intonation. If you can play by ear, it takes a lot of, you know, you have to have an ear to be able to play by ear. So that's good. All right. Well, what are your goals for your voice? I mean, what type of music do you like to listen to? Okay. Jasmine Sullivan. Her? Oh yeah, I love her. She's amazing. Alicia Keys. Oh wow. Yeah, those are my favorite too. Like I'd have to say Jasmine Sullivan and Alicia Keys. Yeah, definitely legends. What would you like to do? What are your goals with your voice? Oh, okay. You want to work on your runs? All right. Um, you like to hit higher notes? Okay, great. Let's see. Um, Let's see. I'm going to have you sing a scale for me. But before I do that, let me explain to you what I am looking for as you're singing. Basically, we have these steps to help train your voice. This is how we're going to build your voice. It's called the 8 steps of vocal development. And in step 0, what I'm listening for are your habits that are basically hindering you from reaching your vocal goals. So basically, after I diagnose and see what your vocal habits are, we can then see what exercises will benefit you most that'll help you reach your goals the fastest, okay? All right. Um, what I'm looking for is I'll be listening for your chest voice, your lower register, and your higher register. I'll be looking for basically what are your habits when you're transitioning between those two. Basically, your chest voice are the lower notes, in your higher register, your upper register are the higher notes, of course. And basically, um, they're ruled by these muscles that we call the TA muscles, which is in your lower register, and the CT muscles, which is in your upper register. Um, Basically, I want to see what your strengths and weaknesses are in both of those areas, and then the transition between the two, which we call the first bridge or the primo passaggio. And basically, pretty much every singer, you know, has to learn how to transition between those two registers. That is what the challenge is. So if you feel your voice crack or anything, please don't stress when doing this exercise. It's fine, it's normal. It doesn't mean you're a terrible singer, not at all. That is what I'm listening for because that is how I'm going to help you best. All right. All right. Well, in this exercise, the woman, she's going to sing first a couple of times, and then you just listen and try to follow along, and then eventually it's going to be consistently going up a half step every, you know, every try. All right? Here we go. Okay, did you hear her? She's going to do it again. Just listen for me. Okay, good, good. All right. Sing loud, sing proud. Okay. up. Okay, you making your way up there. Awesome. You did such a really good job, Lola. I'm proud of you. All right. Well, just off strength of from what I heard, I would call you a pool uh unbalanced pool lower singer. And what that means, it just means, remember the primo passaggio that I talked about earlier, that middle area where the voice typically breaks or flips. Basically, it means that you just pulled your chest up, your chest voice up a little bit too high. For most women and children, the primo passaggio starts in an A flat 4 and it goes up to a C5. Is it a C5? Yeah, a C5. It goes up to a C5, and for most males it starts at an E flat 4 and it goes up to a G4. Um, but yeah, it just means that you kind of pulled your chest voice up a little bit too high, where you would normally would be transitioning into your head voice, and basically, it isn't a bad thing. It's actually a really good place to start because you want your lower voice, your lower chest, your lower register beat to be strong and solid. Because if it's not strong and solid, it's gonna be harder to work your way up. All right. Let's see. There's different kinds of you know, vocal categories. Like I said, I would call you a unbalanced pulled lower. Um, there's also an unbalanced light lower, which would mean that your lower register would be very weak and breathy, but your upper register would be way more stronger. I would say that's basically the category that most opera singers or choral singers would fall into, because they spend all their career, their entire musical experience singing in the upper register. Their lower register would be very, very weak. And then there's an undeveloped singer who's basically weak in both areas. And most children and inexperienced singers fall in that category. Children, when they're young, they're still learning to use their voice and how to use their voice in the best way. Let's see. And then there's a balance singer who has a good upper and lower register, and they transition well into both. You have a beautiful upper register and you have a beautiful lower register, but that transition is what I'm looking for. You pulled your chest up a little bit too high, and then you flipped into your falsetto mid note, and that is what told me that you are a unbalanced pull lower. All right. We still have two more exercises. That was just my pre-diagnosis, just from what I heard from that exercise. I would like to see exactly where that note became uncomfortable for you. So I want you to try this octave ah assessment skill. Go ahead. Your turn. All right. Sounding good. Uh, Awesome. That was amazing. I would say that your primo passaggio is right around a B flat C natural. I want to say B flat C natural. I want to say, yeah, I want to say more like a G. Yeah, a G. Hmm. Ah, yeah, I want to say it's right. It was right here. Right here at a B. Not that B. I played the wrong B at first. That's my mistake. This B right here. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. The next one, we have you singing a rangy song. Basically, I would like to see how you carry your voice throughout an actual song rather than just playing notes, you know? Um, and this will help me better balance, better diagnose your voice for you. All right. Um, Go ahead. Have at it. I hope you know the Star Spangled Banner. I mean, pretty much everyone knows it, but if you don't, just look at the screen. The words are there. Try your best to follow along. Okay. Beautiful. Wow. Mm. Wow, okay, that was really nice. I really love your upper register voice, like your higher notes, they flow so pretty. Um, yeah, we're definitely gonna work on those transitions and your rips and runs will definitely improve with time. I'm excited to work with you. All right. Well, that concludes our session. I do suggest that you definitely are an unbalanced pulled lower singer, which is a beautiful place to start. Your upper register isn't completely, it isn't gone. Like I mean, you have a beautiful upper register as well. So I believe that the only thing we need to work on is the primo passaggio, but we will get there. It starts in steps. You still got to work through all of the steps as though, as any other singer, but it just lets me know exactly which exercises will benefit you the most with each step. All right. All right. Well, um let me explain some of the steps to you as well. In step one, what I'll be looking for will be basically building your lower register, which is already, pretty much there. So we probably won't. Oh, no, step one is breath management in Apogeo. We'll work on your breath work in step one, which is the basis of every good singer. Yeah, breath work doesn't automatically make you a great singer, but it's a great foundation to start. Every good singer needs to know how to breathe in the right places, how to sustain a breath throughout a note as well. Step two, then we'll be working on the lower register. All right. We'll be really working on the lower register and how to, get the lower register strong and flowy and clear of any raspiness, which I don't really think you would have a problem with. So you probably won't spend as long on step two. Step three will then be, working on the upper register and developing the upper register, which you definitely also have a really nice upper register, but I believe everyone can benefit from, basically working their upper register more so that, the passages could be as clear as possible. And then four, we'll be doing in step four, we'll basically be doing the upper register and the lower register, separately, exercises separately. We have isolators. We call those step four our isolating step. And then step five is when we'll begin to mix. And the reason why step five and mixing those two registers takes so we have to go through these steps to get to step five is because we have to have something to mix. And so, with you practicing these exercises every day, yes, you already do have a good basis of a good voice. However, the correct way to use your voice, practicing it every day the right way, will help you become a better singer. Our motto here is, focus, repetition, brings success. Focus, repetition leads to success. So, yeah, when we begin to mix in step five, step 6, 7, and 8 will just pretty much fly by. Step 6 will begin to work more. Well, we'll start doing songs before then, but we'll begin to be doing more songs and things of that nature. Let's see. Am I missing anything here? And then step 7, we'll be working on your skills, your musical skills. Let's see. Yeah, your advanced musical skills, which will be working on dynamics, flexibility, stepwise motion, vibrato, power, and singing more songs. Oh, step 6 is the balanced onset. Basically, it's the sound that comes out of your mouth as soon as you begin to make the sound, the balanced onset. A really a good singer is balanced all the way through, from beginning to end, from the low register to the higher register. We'll be really working on your balanced onset, and to help with that, we'll be using staccato breathing exercises, staccato, sounds, and voice stop consonants. Let's see. The step 7. All right, and step 8 we'll begin into style. So I know you told me you like Jazmine Sullivan and Alicia Keys, so we'll begin to try to develop your own unique style to your voice, and we'll go from there. We're gonna have lots and loads of fun. This has been a beautiful, beautiful meeting. I really do appreciate your time today, and nice to meet you, Lola. I cannot wait to start working with you. From here, I need to know what day is best for you to practice. All right. Saturday afternoons. What time on Saturday afternoons? 1:30? Okay, great. How long do you prefer your lessons to be? 30, 45, 60-minute lessons. I suggest 45 minutes because that gives us enough time to work on your technique, and then the last 15 minutes we can work on a song, and that way you'll have a repertoire built up. By the time you get to step 8, you have a good repertoire of music, built up from each lesson. Okay. All right, so 45 minutes works for you? Great. All right, 45 minutes, Saturdays at 1:30. Let me go ahead and set you up on Mind and Body. How are you going to be paying today? Is your mom paying for you? Your aunt, grandmother? Are they around? Okay. All right. That's awesome. All right. Hi, Mom. Hey. Lola's mom, nice to meet you. How are you paying today? Oh, credit. All right. Um, yes, she told me that 1:30 on Saturdays is best. So does that work for you, Mom? All right, great. From there, um, let me go ahead and get your contact information and your credit card information. 45 minutes is 45 minutes okay, Mom? All right. Great. I think you guys already had that pre-planned. That's awesome. Oh, so you used to sing too, Mom? That's great to know. So it runs in a family. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? My mom used to sing too. Um, all right. We do have showcases as well, Mom. So I know you're itching for when she gets to show off her voice. Those things are open to family. And if you go to our website and drop down under rates and classes, it'll show you videos of our past performances. Um, when we do get to our recorded lessons, when we get to our lessons, we're gonna record each lesson. So, Mom, you'll get to be able to, whether you're able to make it to the lesson or not, you'll be able to look for it, and I'll send you a copy of her lesson, a video copy of her lesson every week. Um, we do offer distance learning lessons, which is basically what we're doing now. This video session that we're doing now, we'll continue to do this. Would you, until we open back up for in-person lessons, would you be interested in in-person lessons when we do open that back up? Okay, well, that's good to know. When we do open up our schedule for in-person lessons, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Did you get the welcome packet in the email? You did? Awesome. Good. So you are aware of the breathing belt. Okay. Great. So you've already ordered it? All right, Mom, you ahead of the game. Well, if you would like me to, let's see, am I missing anything? I've charged you. It'll be $140 every month for, I think, the 45-minute lessons. Also, your practice journal. This is really, really, really important. Lola, listen to me, because this was my issue when I was in college, okay? You need to log your practice hours. You need to practice every day for at least 30 minutes. It's okay. When you get off of work, when you get out of school, go ahead and knock it out. 30 minutes flies by in no time. Trust and believe. It's good to be adamant about these things. And your practice journal, I've already emailed it to you. You should already have it in your email. Go ahead and fill it out every day that you practice, how long you practice, which exercise that you practice, and what you believe that you need to work on. All right? And every week you'll have a different lesson or a different exercise to be practicing. All right. I have your registration form. And I'm really excited to be working with you. Like, you have a beautiful voice. I really have so much faith that you'll become the singer that you want to be, okay? All right. Well, I believe that is all. Don't forget that your lesson time is 1:30 on Saturdays, okay? All right. All right, you have a good one. Nice to meet you. Bye, Lola's mom.